The principal reason we developed the Pluris Discount for Lack of Marketability database is simple: to provide up-to-date data for use in IRS audit situations, as well as evidence that can be used in court cases. In the past, whenever we were in an IRS audit situation, we were always being asked, "Don't you have more recent data? Don't you have more data? Better data? Why are you relying on studies that haven't been updated for many years?" So we created the Pluris Discount for Lack of Marketability, or DLOM database, to answer these specific questions, and those posed in many other court cases. Judges always appreciate an abundance of evidence, and the more recent the evidence, the better. That's what we wanted to focus on, and is one of the key reasons we assembled this comparison study. We compared the Pluris DLOM database with the others that are available in terms of methodologies. There are discount methodologies that are driven by various option pricing methods, and those are not easily adaptable to the specific companies we usually value, because there is very little comparability between the transactions, or between the theoretical models that we routinely apply in those circumstances. So volatility estimates are needed to accommodate this. That's difficult to do for private companies. The older traditional restricted stock studies that are considered tried and true and have been used by the valuation profession for ages are really getting too old to be considered relevant. Plus, they are extremely small. By looking at such papers in Pratt's book, for example, you will see they represent as few as 50 or 100 transactions, which is a very, very small sample of data. What we really wanted to do with the Pluris DLOM database is to provide appraisers with the ability to generate their own marketability discounts, a way of analyzing the discount that would provide solid evidence tailored to a specific company. Since we have released this marketability data, it's been published in Valuation Strategies, as well as in valuation publications and textbooks such as Shannon Pratt's. It relies on technology and is based on a methodology that is widely used in the valuation profession. After all, these are simple transactions in restricted common equity, where the company is publicly traded and is issuing illiquid securities, so we can measure the marketability discount directly. For example, let's take a public company. Let's say it's trading at $10 a share. We do a deal for restricted, in other words, non-marketable stock at $7, and we get a 30% marketability discount. That is the basis of our analysis, which is the same methodology that has been applied in all the older marketability studies going back to the 50s and 60s. This has been used in court case after court case for decades, literally. So, having said that, let's take a look at the database, the software, and see how it works. The web-based Pluris DLOM database provides access to the DLOM data through an easy-to-use interface that allows appraisers to search for the transactions in a row. There are many criteria that can be searched. For example, you can search sector. In this example, we're going to search for pharmaceuticals. So select Search, and you will see the records that match that sector. Let's add a few other search criteria. We'll select Revenue and put in 50 million. We'll select Market Cap and put in 20 million. We'll then select Search, and you'll see that the records are narrowed by the new criteria. The next step is to export the data to Excel. Once the data in Excel is open, you will see all the detailed data, including the 80 fields for every transaction. You can scroll over to the right to see all the detailed data. There are also a number of sections of the DLOM Analyzer that help you calculate the appropriate discount for your specific case. It's simple, easy to use, and gives you access to the most robust DLOM dataset available. If you want to see more of the Pluris DLOM database, please join us for one of our webinars that are held each month.